Daniel, please, the floor is yours for doing the update.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm gonna share screen. So we've been doing some pretty good progress in the grant. And for context, what we had initially was this platform for community analytics. So we are gathering data from Discord, Discourse, soon as well, GitHub, Notion, Google Drive, and other platforms as well. And based on that, we can calculate a network map. So that, sorry, my internet is terrible, so this is taking a little bit of time to load. But we can calculate a map of all the relationships between the community and how people are connected with each other. So then you can navigate the social network of the community. So this is an example of RnDao. So you can see there is kind of like a cluster here. There is another group here, etc. You could essentially identify the people, ask for introductions, figure out who's connected, who's a little in the periphery, and all of that. Based on that, then you can calculate who are active members, newly active, consistently active, vital, that became disengaged. The breakdown of these sort of things across time. We can see our onboarding funnel when people are dropping, etc. And now we are adding a feature as well that when, let's say, someone drops, depending, or when someone completes the onboarding funnel at specific moments, we can send them messages with different nudges or additional information, etc. As well, then we can see some indicators of community health. So you can see how fragmented the community is, how decentralized, socially speaking, etc. And then on top of this infrastructure, the thing that we're completing now, which is the HiveMind bits, is using all of the data with an AI so that you can answer questions to the community. So it's a knowledge management solution. So again, sorry, my internet is really, really terrible at the moment, so this might take a little bit of time. But all that question loads, asking like, what is HiveMind? Oh, actually, there you go. It's not too bad. So I asked, for example, hey, what is HiveMind? I see people are mentioning that, and the bot tells me it's a system that provides suggestions and answers based on questions on community best practices. It can find both general and specific information in response to questions. The team is discussing different approaches for using HiveMind, such as having dedicated channels or using it with a command. There is also mention of HiveMind evolving into a marketplace where community HiveMinds can be rented. Additionally, there is a mention of the need of the knowledge base of community best practices and the idea of linking best practices to newsletters from partnering community consultants. So this is an example of HiveMind using the conversations that we've been having. This is not based on any documentation. It's just based on the conversations of the team. And we could deploy these very soon. This is just the proof of concept, but as you see, it's already functional. So within 1 to 2 months, we can deploy these in SingularityNet, and all of you guys can ask questions when you want to make a new proposal. You can be like, hey, has anyone already worked on this topic? Or what is the progress on this thing? I was away last week. What did the marketing team discuss in the last few days? And all of those questions can be answered by HiveMind, just using the slash command. And that's us. That's where we're at.
Very interesting, Daniel, very interesting. It's something that we can not only use for the community itself, as you showed here, but also internally. I just went to a call with the awarded teams, the All Circles, which the topic was exactly about this integration and communication between initiatives that each circle is doing it. Sometimes a circle is doing something that the other circle is also doing. So if they know that the other is doing, perhaps they can join forces and bring more synergy and a better outcome and result. And I think that your solution might bring shed a light into that, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Under the common operations, we also have the documentation management, which it's going that direction. Yeah,
exactly. And this is the first, like this grant is the first iteration, but we could evolve it so it's automatically, in the future, it would be a bit more expensive in compute, but it could automatically be reading all the conversations and almost serve as your knowledge management assistant. Like right now, you need to ask it a question. In the future, it could analyze, and if it sees that you're working on something else that another team is working on, it could offer that. We also have a prototype. Now it's just a clickable prototype. I don't have it ready today to show, but a clickable prototype that analyzes what people are talking about. And because we already have the network graph of who's talking with whom, we can then also suggest, hey, you two folks are talking about similar topics. Why don't you have a one-on-one call? While knowing that they're not connected yet. So it can become kind of like a automated community builder assistant to take it to the next level.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just refresh my mind. This project, because you have some pools, right? You are in this project. It's in which pool?
The RFP. This is the RFP pool. This was RFP. For the database augmented LLMs.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do you envision a possibility of bringing perhaps as a new project, because you also can perhaps sell API calls or something that in the marketplace itself? Or
we included it in the grant already. So actually, we'll be working on that in about 2 months from now. We'll be integrating it into the marketplace.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing. If anyone wants to ask something, do a comment. Yeah, just open the mic. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, and you have the handle from Daniel here as well, if you want to reach out later.